Hey, it's Melissa. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, thanks so much for stopping by. Today's video is going to be part 2 of my eyeshadow palette collection. So that is going to include drugstore palettes, anything on the drugstore side at Ulta, as well as palettes that have been sent in subscription boxes. So they may be a little bit higher end, but I thought I would include them in this video. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, please keep watching. Okay, so let's start with the first row. And the first row is Makeup Revolution, BH Cosmetics, and then this Icon by Absolute down here. So Revolution, Makeup Revolution, and the BH Cosmetics, they are found in Ulta. And this one is the Revolution, the Emily Edit, the Wants palette, and I really enjoy this one. I think that the colors are beautiful. I know there were some mixed reviews, but I think that I am going to get a lot of use. You can already see that I really enjoy, I don't know if you can see that swatch. Really enjoy the shimmers in here, Eve Rose and Pizzazz. Today I'm wearing Grateful, which is just a beautiful green shimmer color. So I really enjoy this one. The other one that's a favorite is the Revolution and Soph X. And this one also has beautiful shimmers as well as really pretty mattes. It's just one swatch. This color over here, which is beautiful. So I'm really happy with these. They are inexpensive and great everyday colors. This is the Revolution Ultra eyeshadows, and this is the Flawless Matte 2. I don't find this one to be as pigmented as the Emily Edit and the other. The shadows are nice, and they have a little bit of pigmentation. They're great mattes if you need to use them with other shimmery palettes. Then this is the, actually this is the Revolution Radiance palette, and you know what? I think this is in the wrong place. This is a highlighter palette, actually very pretty. This is the BH Cosmetics Carly Bybel palette. This is one of my favorite palettes of all time, and you will be able to see that. I have hit pan on several colors. I love the highlighters. This is one of my favorite shadows, burgundy shadows. The shimmers are beautiful. I love that one. And then the last one is the Icon by Absolute. And I think this is one that we just picked up at TJ Maxx. Cool tones, and then some of these pretty, more gold tones. And I'm running out of room for swatches. They do swatch really nicely. It's one of the shimmers and one of the mattes. So they are pigmented, they are very pretty colors, but we don't use them nearly as much as we should. The next row starts off with this pretty large palette. This is from Pinky Rose Cosmetics, and that is a brand sold at Riley Rose, which is a store that we don't have around here. My daughter Megan picked this up when she was away on vacation. Mattes and shimmers, and these are just beautiful shadows. Those are the shimmers, and these are the mattes. Oh, kind of hard to see, but they are beautiful on the eyes. These are colors that I love. The rust, the rose, all colors of brown. There's a green over here. Just beautiful palette. This is Megan's. This is the Coastal Scents 252 Ultimate palette. And this has a ton of colors in it. Bright colors, pale colors, just beautiful. Unfortunately, I can tell you that this probably barely gets used. If you ever need blues and greens, you have them in here. I do think that the shadows are really good. I just think that we do not remember to take this one out. This is by number 7, and this is the Ultimate Eye Palette. And this is all shimmer except for this one at the top. And these, they're okay. They're okay colors. You can see that one on the end there. They are great if you have a matte palette and you're looking for just a shimmer for the lid, or you need something light for the inner corner. This is a very pretty palette to have. This is the Ulta Gilded Gold palette, and as you can see, it has seen better days. This is one that is usually in Megan's drawer, and she's maybe not as careful as she should be. But again, top row is shimmers, bottom row are mattes, and they're okay. They're not as soft, this one right here, they're not as soft as a lot of our other palettes, but they do the job and it does get used. Then we have this one from Flower Beauty, and this is the Shimmer and Shade Eyeshadow Palette in Golden Natural. And you can see I get a lot of use out of this one. I really like it. The shadows are soft, they blend well, they're pigmented, and I really like these shimmer colors right here, as well as the little brush that's included. Next, I'm going to skip around a little bit over here because I want to save all of the subscription box palettes and go over those together. So starting with this one, this is the Soap and Glory lid stuff. And again, this is on the drugstore side of Ulta. Pretty cool tone purple, little rosy color there. These are okay. Probably should have taken my watch off if I knew I was gonna do swatches. You can see the shimmers don't really have too much payoff. The matte is pretty good, but I definitely don't use this one as often as I should, which is a shame. So I should pull that one in. Then this one is by Jonah Cosmetics. It is the Birthday Suit Bear palette, and I just recently found this brand. These are, you know, my colors, rose golds, beautiful, beautiful shadows. Pigmented, very soft, as you can see by the swatches, just great shimmers, and then you do have the matte color here. So I have started to use this quite a bit, and I will definitely be buying more by Jonah. This is the Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette. The colors are really pretty. I think the payoff is just okay on these. Not anything special. They are pretty in the pans, and I really should try to use this a little bit more. Then this one is by Style Essentials. It's the Ultimate. The box is a little bit too big, and as you can see, it has never been used. I'm not quite sure where we got it, but it has not been used. Swatches are so-so, maybe that's why. This might have been one of the things that we picked up at TJ Maxx, and I have a feeling, yeah, from TJ Maxx. I have a feeling that this one is going to be decluttered. The next one that is drugstore is Maybelline the Nudes. This one looks like it has been used well. This one normally is in Megan's drawer, and it looks like she's gotten a lot of use out of these. Maybe a little bit of hard pan here. So hopefully she'll be using that up and panning it this year. And then these are Wet n Wild, our Wet n Wild collection. And it looks like we have Sweet as Candy, we have the original, and we have the new one. which means that this one is very old and it is time to toss it. The Sweetest Candy, I love this one. I actually don't think it's even been opened. This one, so-so. I'm not a big fan of all of the colors. This one that's supposed to be used as a transition, I will definitely say this is not my favorite. But this one, I love. And I think that's it for our drugstore collection, not from subscription boxes. Next up are eyeshadow palettes that we have received, I want to say mostly in BoxyCharm. Some of them are in conjunction with BoxyCharm. You can see that they say BoxyCharm and Pure. There are several that are with Pure, as well as 2 with Crown, and then some others. So starting at the top, this is the Pure and Soiree Diaries. And this one I really like. I think that the shadows are beautiful colors. Most people can wear them. Again, the shimmers at the bottom look like they get a lot of use. Definitely pigmented and blend really well. The next two, the BoxyCharm and Pure, and they just say 12-piece eyeshadow palette. So these are the colors in this one. Oh, actually, they are both the same. It looks like one of them came broken, so they sent us a replacement. These are so-so. You know, the colors are a little bit brighter than I would typically use. Maybe these 2 peachy ones. They swatch okay. Maybe in the spring or summer I would use those, but I don't remember them being extremely pigmented or long-lasting. Then one of the newer ones that we've gotten is the Pure Midnight Masquerade. That also is from BoxyCharm. And this is a face and an eyeshadow palette. And it comes with a nice mirror. And I think that the eyeshadows are pretty colors. You would have to use them in conjunction with another palette that you have on hand. But they are pigmented. This blue is a beautiful color. They swatch really well. They're blendable. So this was a great addition to our collection. This one is the Buff collection. And this one is pretty old. This is by Pure Cosmetics, P-U-R-E, not P-U-R. And this is what it looks like inside. It's just a rose gold eyeshadow palette, shimmer and matte. And the formula is so-so, just so-so. Then we have 2 that were collabs with Crown Brush. This one, which is 10 pan palette, and they are big pans. Again, more of a reddish rose gold palette. And I know I always swatch, I'm always swatching the shimmers. Beautiful rose gold shimmer. Let's see if I can get a matte. The mattes are not as pigmented as the shimmers, but it is a nice palette. We should really use it more often. And then this is the Glam Metals from Crown. And again, this is just a palette of shimmer shadows. And let's see. And they swatch pretty well. I actually don't know if either Megan or I have ever used this, but we should. Then this is a Studio On The Go makeup eyeshadow palette. And this is a combination of, again, burgundy shadows, rose golds, and this one is a very nice formula. Pigmented, blendable, and we have gotten pretty good use out of it. Then this one is the Real Her shadow palette, Be Your Own Kind of Beauty. And it looks like that. It is a 9-pan palette of shimmers. I remember this one being so-so. It doesn't look like we've gotten a lot of use out of it, so I'm thinking that the formula, although it does feel soft, and it swatches pretty well, so maybe we should give it another try. Then one of our latest ones is this one from Beauté. And I really enjoy this one. The colors are beautiful. You have these two bright pops of color, but then you also have the bronze shimmer and the gold shimmer, and then these right here, which I think are beautiful colors. And then last but not least, this is a little Blinc Electric Eyes palette that came in a boxy charm probably sometime last year. And this is Shimmer Shadows, and I love this palette. It is fabulous. I try and use it whenever I can. Any mattes that you have go well with it, so this is definitely one that we will continue to use. Let's see if I can swatch it for you. There you go. Just beautiful. That's it for part 2 of my eyeshadow palette collection. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If so, please give me a thumbs up down below and hit that subscribe button. And I apologize for my dog barking in the background. I think it's like Barkageddon outside. All the dogs are barking. If you have any of these palettes, let me know what you think about them. And also let me know if you like these types of collection videos. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.